Oh, ball. All right, I think we finally got it figured out. We've had some connection issues here during this thing. Right now, we're in the first set. It's 13-8. As TAV's up by 5. All right. Jerry, which one of these buttons is the volume button? I forgot.
This, that's volume up. That's up and down. That's mute.
That so what?
Here is volume up. That's volume down.
So how do I? If that's on, does that mean it's muted?
Yes.
So now it should be good, right? It's off. Okay. Vin, text me. Let me know if you can hear me now. Oh, service is so bad here. There you go, Alton. Good swing, kid. All right, 15-9 the score. Yeah, let me get the water. Yep, he's killing it. Mic check. Waiting to make sure that y'all can hear me before we get back into it. She's right on it. (17-10) here in the first set. As your TAV blue team is up by 7. We've got a couple of substitutions coming in. Jessica Garcia and Lindsey Streams will make their way back onto the court. I'll get one. Hold on. Y'all need water is there in my bag. My backpack right over there. Let's open up, PJ. I'm going to check, make sure you can hear me. All right, good to go now. All right, Vin gave me the thumbs up that they can hear me now. So 19-10 here, almost done with the first set. TAV up by 9. Lindsey Streams with a good serve over to the left back. Libero on an out-of-system set. Sorry about the delay and all that after a good dig from Lily Cunley. Slice with a big swing, goes just a bit too far outside of the court. As that'll send the ball back over. Playing Eagle Mountain Valley up from near the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas. As a little Lone Star Showdown here in St. Louis at the America's Convention Center. So here in set number 1, TAV up by 8, 19-11. That set at Peyton Fisher with a good pass. Streams going to go quick to the middle for Jordan Neal. And that one finds a seam just a bit too far outside of the court. As on the court right now for TAV in the front row, number 9, Jessica Garcia. Next to her, big red, number 24, Jordan Neal. Coming up on the right side to set, number 17, Lindsey Streams. In the white jersey, starting out at libero, is number 15, Loco Lily Hyun-Lee. Peyton Fisher and Addison Slice rounding out the lineup right now as that one goes to Lily Hyun-Lee with a good pass. Little miscommunication there from Streams and Fisher on who's going to take that second ball. As the score now 19-13, TAV up by 6. So again here in St. Louis, Missouri, about a 12.5-hour drive for most of us. Fisher with a good pass to Streams. Quick over to the middle again. Jordan Neal with a big swing, kept up by Eagle Mountain off the touch. as this will be a free ball sent over. Hyun Lee to Streams. Streams again quick to the middle, feeding the beast. Big Red Jordan Neal makes it 20-13. As the middle's getting active right now. And I don't know if the stream was up quick enough as she started off this contest with a massive block to get it going here. And TAV hasn't looked back since. As in to serve number 19, Presley Anderson, daughter of Colby Anderson. As she comes in and gets a good ball, dives right over the net. Somehow kept up off the second touch. That'll go down as an ace in the scoreboard. Okay. I may just have to keep touching it, but that's fine. I'll figure it out. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on with the phone we're using to stream. But it's 24-19 right now. Set 1 point as Eagle Mountain serving across. This one goes to Carla Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a good pass. Keys quick into the middle for Varga. And a happy birthday right there for Alden Wascom, and that'll end it off of the touch. TAV wins that first set 25-19. As we'll take a quick pause in action here in between set 1 and 2. May look for a little better spot for service. As again, we're dealing with some nasty cell service here. And we may switch it up for game number 2. But nasty cell service here inside of this convention center. You think would be okay over here on the side, close to an exit. Hey, will you check it on yours just to make sure it's up? Huh? Yeah. And again, we're here in St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm sitting down here next to Rachel Baker. And we'll get our first parent interview of the year out of the way. Rachel, what do you think about that first set?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Nice. What about Addison coming in there? Had a couple of good kills there during that one as Addison's looking over at us right now. As number 53, a big contributor there in that. I don't know if you got to see all of it as, again, we were having some poor connection issues. What do you think we need to do in set number 2? Talk. Couple of miscommunications there. One in front of the camera there with Peyton Fisher and Lindsay Streams. A couple other girls having some miscommunication issues. So little communication and just keep it going, huh?
Yep, they just got to find the groove and keep going.
That's it. All right. As we're getting ready here for set number 2. As that was Rachel Baker, wife of Matt Baker. Mom and dad of Addison Slice here. Number 53 in your program. Number 3 on the jersey. As we're getting set up here for set number 2, your starting lineup for your TAV 16 Blue Girls as the R2 comes out and checks us out. In the front row, number 24, Big Red, Jordan Neal, got the pink shoes on. In the middle right there next to her, number 9, Jessica Garcia. Finishing out the front row, number 10, Alton Wascom. In the back row, number 26, playing all the way around, Peyton Fisher. In the middle, on the middle swap with the libero, number 99, Lily Varga. And checking in at libero, number 15, Loco Lily Hyun Lee. And starting us out at setter, number 17, Lindsay Streams. And again, long drive. We left at 5:30 in the morning yesterday, as did a couple other girls, as we found them all on the road. Had a TAV convoy coming up here to St. Louis, Missouri. A couple of stops in Arkansas. And then we made it, I think, last night around 7 o'clock for the practice. And then now girls here in the PM wave here at the Americas Convention Center here in St. Louis, Missouri on court number 50. As again, TAV taking on the Eagle Mountain Valley team out of the Dallas area, out of the North Texas region. And we're set to go TAV in the all black as that ball comes across. Lily County with a good pass to Streams. Quick over the middle. Jordan Neal with a good tip. As she got that long arm up there, and that'll go down as a kill. as it's 1-0 again. TAV starting off hot, feeding the middle. Jordan Neal, as Big Red had it going in that last match. And subbing in to come serve, number 19, Presley Anderson, as that's Colby Anderson's favorite player. And she'll come in for Alton Wascom here in set number 2. Good swing there from Presley Anderson. Set over to the middle there. Tipped up over the top right at Lindsey Streams with a good job getting her hands up. Out of system play from Hyun Lee to Fisher, who swings it just a bit too far outside. That'll knock it up at 1 here in set number 1. Eagle Mountain sends this one over to Lily Hyun Lee. And that one just too far outside of the reach of Peyton Fisher and Lindsey Streams as Eagle Mountain takes their first lead of the entire match, 2-1 here in set number 2. This one at Presley Anderson. Quick set into the middle for Jordan Neal from Streams. Neal throws them off right there, turns the thumb down, finds a seam between the middle back and the left back, knotting it up at 2. 2 kills there on 2 attempts there for Jordan Neal. As back to serve on the middle swap will be number 15, Loco Lily Hyun Lee. Into the front row, number 99, Lily Varga. Hyun Lee with a good ball that dives right in between the libero and the right back. That'll go down as an ace for Lily Hyun Lee, giving TAV the lead, 3-2. Lily Hyun Lee, a product of Grand Oaks High School, the Grizzlies. As she puts this one again in the same spot. Little libero on libero crime. Set quick over, hot to the outside. Big swing there. Hyun Lee right on top of it for the dig. Dump attempt there as a joust at the net. Streams tried to catch him off guard, but Eagle Mountain reacted well to it. Not reacted well to that one is Peyton Fisher with a big kill, 4-2. Nobody home for Eagle Mountain off of the touch as Fisher gets her first kill of the second set. Hyun Lee still on the serving block here, getting a signal from Coach Dea. Hyun Lee with a good ball. This one moves the right back over to her right. Out of system set again. Little roll over the top. Hyun Lee there on his stream's going to have options. Quick into the middle for Varga, who tries to tip it over the top. And Eagle Mountain read it well. As another row shot. Same thing. Good diving play there from Hyun Lee. Streams does a good job avoiding her. Fisher gets a big swing off as Eagle Mountain goes on a backside set there. And a good job from Lindsey Streams with a one-handed dig. Diving across the floor as TAV still playing here. Big swing. Hyun Lee again with another dig all over the place, and Fisher with a good swing. And that one's going to go down for a kill. Loco Lily Hyun Lee all over the back row with 3 digs in that rally right there. And a great defensive play from Lindsey Streams to keep that going. Finishing it off there is Peyton Fisher, making it 5-2. TAV up. Hyun Lee gets an overpass off that to show out of system set over to Peyton Fisher, who just rolls this over the top. Catches the tape, gets a little lucky there as it's 6-2, and it goes down as another kill for Peyton Fisher. Hyun Lee had the right idea. A little English too far outside of the court as that'll go back over to Eagle Mountain. And coming in now on the libero swap, number 7, Carla Rodriguez. (6-3) now here in set number 2. As Eagle Mountain sends this one with a net clip. A good job from Peyton Fisher and Lindsey Streams to keep it up and over as Carla Rodriguez sends a free ball over. A high set to the outside, right down the line for Eagle Mountain, and that one goes down. The end of the corner, 6-4 now to score. That sucks. As Eagle Mountain puts this one over right at Presley Anderson with a good pass. Streams, quick set to the middle for Varga. And that one sits just too far outside of the court as well. Looking for a touch there was Varga. Set carried her over to her left a little bit. Did a good job of going with it. Strong swing there, just couldn't keep it in. As 6-5 now, TAV's lead is narrowed to 1. Eagle Mountain with a good ball. Presley Anderson with another good pass. Stream's going to have options. Quick to the middle again. High to the middle. And that one's blocked as Fisher and Varga in the same place. As it'll be all knotted up at 6 after the block from Eagle Mountain. Eagle Mountain on a good run right now. TAV trying to stop it here. Presley Anderson, perfect pass. Quick to the middle for Varga. Varga with a hot swing. And somehow kept up by Eagle Mountain. Free ball sent over Rodriguez to Streams. Streams going to go over to the right side now for Garcia. Garcia with a big swing. And that one's going to be tooled off the block. Point over to TAV. Good kill for Jessica Garcia right there, as she will come out as a sub after that kill. Coming in for her is Sydney Keys, as she'll come back to set and serve. And into the front row for the first time in the game, number 4, Layla Gary. Good swing there from Garcia on the right side. Again, gives TAV a 1-point lead. Good serve there from Sydney Keys, as that was pushed over to the backside, swung across the court, and just a bit too far outside of the court there for Eagle Mountain. 8-6 now, TAV's lead to 2. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry. Number 85 right there with the orange shoes on, puts this one up and in play. Set over high to the outside, swung on right at Presley Anderson with a good dig. Keys going to go over to the outside now. Deep there from Lily Varga, and Peyton Fisher with a good swing down. I said again, tipped off the block by Lily Varga. And going to the right side now for Gary, who has to swipe it across. Has an out-of-system play set up. Swung over Lily Varga right on top of it. Gets a block down. 9-6 now the score. Varga with a block. Jordan Neal with a block in the first set as well. So the middle's making their presence known here, 9-6, as Sydney Keys still up to serve for TAV. Keys with a hot shot right there. Just missed the net clip there. Outside hitter again. Lily Varga back-to-back blocks, as it'll be 10-6 now for TAV. And again, the TAV middles, as my co-commentator Joe Galino would tell you, is the Great Wall of TAV in full effect with big hands. And Sydney Keys keeps it going with the ace. Dives right in front of the right back. 11-6 in the donut right there, as TAV finding a little bit of momentum right now, trying to capitalize on it and spread that lead. Keys again, top spin on that. So there's a ball on the court. Nobody saw it, as we'll replay this one. As Keys will get another shot at 11-6, still the score here in set number 2. Keys has this one, floats a little too far as the left back takes charge of it. A little fight right there between Eagle Mountain, a little miscommunication of their own, making it 12-6. As on the floor right now for TAV, Gary, Fisher, and Varga in the front row. In the back row, Anderson, Rodriguez, and serving again is number 85, Sydney Keys. Good serve there. That one goes off the wrong side of the platform for the Eagle Mountain libero, and another service ace for Sydney Keys. 13-6 now. TAV up by 7. Keys again ready to go. Little top spin on that one. High, an overpass there as Lily Varga with the happy birthday attempt. Right on that back line, just a bit too far. 13-7 now, as TAV takes a 6-point lead as the ball goes back over to Eagle Mountain. I just got your casting book, honey.
You did?
I did. It's in my email. As Eagle Mountain serves this one over right at Rodriguez. Sydney Keys has to track this one down. Does well. Fisher swings. And a ball from the next court over makes its way onto the court as they'll get set up to replay this. As a good job on Sydney Keys to track that one over. As a couple of balls flying all over the court. Keep your balls to yourself. Is that funny, son? Good serve there. Rodriguez does a good job picking the side there. Over the right side for Peyton Fisher. Rolls it over the top. TAV moving back into transition on their base defense. As this one swung over the top. Had just enough top spin on it to fall in front of Carla Rodriguez, making it 13-8 now. TAV's lead down to 5. This one finds Presley Anderson on the left side. Sydney Keys, high shot to the outside. Gary tries to swipe it over the top. Right back uses a good job there. Out of system play. As that knocks off the huddle iPad. Something fell over right there. I don't know what that was. A little piece? Just trash? Oh, it's just trash. Everybody's good. As Jerry's going to get the huddle iPad set back up. As that ball falls by Carla Rodriguez, 13-9 now the score. As this one again finds Anderson. Good diving attempt there. Kept up as look at the back row attack for Presley Anderson. Right back keeps that one up. Out of system play there. Free ball sent over at Rodriguez. Keys going to have options. Going to go quick to the middle. As Lily Varga telling Sydney Keys where she wants that set for the next time. 13-10 now the score. And again, just some familiarity that the girls need with each other. There's that one finds its way out of the court. As Peyton Fisher measures that one all the way out. 14-10 now, TAV up and getting a substitution onto the court. Number 10, Alton Wascom coming in for Presley Anderson. All the way around there on the right side of your screen. Number 26, Peyton Fisher up to serve. Puts a good ball over at the middle. Back high set there, high overpass there. Varga, Wascom, two back-to-back happy birthdays there. As 15-10 now will be on the kill for Wascom. And a good shot of Peyton Fisher right there. As the girls getting a small break in action. Having some trouble getting the ball over. Candy Anderson misses that one. As we'll see who gets it up this time. And the little baby off the side of the court brings the ball to Candy Anderson, and we're getting ready to go again. 15-10 the score. TAV up by 5 here in set number 2. Fisher with a good ball. Has a lot of knuckle movement on it, and that'll go down as an ace. 16-10 now. You can see that one moving around, jumping left to right, ultimately ends up on the right side of the middle back and unable to make any good contact with it, and that'll give Peyton Fisher another ace. Fisher with another spot, tags that middle back again. Setter going to go to the outside. High set. Layla Gary with a block right there. And the great wall of TAV in effect again. 17-10 after the block there from Layla Gary. Fisher with some top spin again, finds the middle back, goes down again for another service ace. 18-10 now, TAV creeping. And closing out set number 2 here against Eagle Mountain Valley. And Fisher up, ready to go again. She puts this one again right at the middle back. She's targeting that same spot, looking for more aces. Big swing goes across the court there. Joust up at the top. Wascom right on top of it as a free ball going to be sent over by Eagle Mountain Valley. And free points are the best points, 19-10 now, as that free ball finds too much of the wood grain portion of the court. And Peyton Fisher will be back up to serve. TAV up by 9 here in set number 2. Fisher with another ball. Eagle Mountain stacks over, tries to get that middle back they've been targeting out of the way. For a good dig there from Peyton Fisher. Wascom with a good swing. Lily Varga right on top of it. Good out-of-system play for the girls as Wascom gets another good swing off. Dumped over the top. Kept up. Kept up by Varga and Rodriguez. Unable to be put over on the third touch. 19-11 to score. If you're a Pistol fan, 19-11 is a good one. And some fast action play. No timeouts taken yet. After that one jumped on Peyton Fisher. Makes a good pass. Varga off the right side. Tears it off the block over outside of the court on the Eagle Mountain Valley side. 22-11 now. As coming in on the middle swap into the front row. Big red number 24, Jordan Neal. And back to serve after that kill. Number 99, Killer Lily Varga. Good serve. Floats just a bit too far outside of the court. As that'll be 20-12. TAV still up by 8 and checking back in. Number 15, Loco Lily Hyunlee. Hot serve right there as it almost clips the huddle one again. As that one will make it 21-12. And coming out is Sydney Keys back into the front row. Number 9, Jessica Garcia. And into the back row now to serve. In for Layla Gary will be number 17, Lindsey Streams. Streams will be again back row doing some setting and some serving. Streams with a good ball, and that one moves just a bit too far outside of the court. 22-14 now will be the score. Eagle Mountain trying to mount some sort of comeback here, trying to keep themselves in this one. Is a hot serve right there to Fisher. Good pass to Streams, quick over the middle, and Jordan Neal does her best to keep that one up and over, as this will be a high arcing shot. Lily Hyun Lee moves to her left with a great dig. Roscom with a big swing, gets the touch, and Eagle Mountains Valley defense keeps that one up, tipped up over the top just a bit too far outside of the court. Great job by Lindsey Stream towing that line to make sure it doesn't stay in. 22-13, and checking in now, the pride of Klein Oak High School, number 19, Presley Anderson, as she'll come back to serve. And TAV again up with a 9-point advantage here. Anderson with a good serve that barely misses a net clip right there. High over into the middle. Anderson gets a dig as Stream's going to go to the outside. Peyton Fisher with a good job changing up the speed there and tools it off the block. 23-13. TAV now within 2 of closing this one out in 2 sets. Great showing here from the girls so far thus in the PM Wave here in St. Louis. This Mid-East qualifier brought to you by Nike. As Anderson puts a good one, Libero has a hard time keeping that one up. High arcing shot over the top. Hyun Lee does a good job to keep it in play. Fisher with a hot swing right there, and that'll give us set and match point here in set number 2. Pinkies up if you were with us last year. I was looking for Jerry to come touch the tip. A little meaty tip right there for me and Jerry. 24-13. Set number 2. Presley Anderson serving for it here. As Colby has his breath held. Big serve right there. That's going to do it. As 25-10 in set number 2. TAV takes it in 2. Great showing to start this one out for the girls. As Presley Anderson gets the service ace to end it. And if I'm not mistaken, Jerry, we got a 1-hour break, right? Yep. 1 game break here, as we'll be back to you. A little post-game here for you. Great showing from the girls again. Nice to see everybody getting involved in that one. I think every hitter that came on had a couple of attempts and a couple of kills. Front line doing a great job blocking. And the back row doing their job. Anderson, Rodriguez, and Hyun Lee all at the DS and Libero spot, making their presence felt here. As again, we'll be back in about an hour after the game in between us for some more TAV 16 Blue Volleyball brought to you here in